My name is Melissa Mason, and I am a certified natural health professional. I have been with Young Living for almost 13 years and have been doing holistic natural things for over 34 years. I'm a solo parent of 3 amazing older children, and my passion is teaching people how to swap out things in their home and to get healthy naturally. So when we're younger, we don't often dream of like hormone issues and skin issues and all these health problems. And a good way to kind of avoid that, a lot of that I learned the hard way with my kids being younger. And so my journey has evolved over the years is by cleaning up our environment. If you think of the products we buy, the foods and things we do, and a scale, and things that we do are going to either tip that scale towards health or towards sickness. So an easy way to get started on a healthier lifestyle is by cleaning up our environment. And the one environment I'm going to talk about today is the laundry room. And we're going to talk about fabric softeners and a good swap for getting fabric softeners and dryer sheets out of your laundry room. Have you ever heard of quaternary ammonium compounds, also referred to as quats? These are the most common softening chemicals used in fabric softeners and dryer sheets. They're often referred to as asthmagens, which are products that can cause asthma to develop in otherwise healthy people. And with nearly 1 in 10 American children suffering with asthma, this, in my book, is a great thing to start removing from our environment. Quats also have antibacterial qualities, and I know we've all heard about superbugs and antibiotic resistance and the dangers there, so I'm not going to go into all that, but there's also a connection of this with quats and also fertility issues. There's also an added thing called fresh clean scents and synthetic fragrance. Everybody wants their clothes to have this fresh clean scent, but what they don't realize is that these synthetic scents have hundreds of untested chemicals, many of which are connected to hormone disruptors and human carcinogens. Synthetic fragrances are also among the world's top 5 allergens, and so we're pumping those out of our dryer vents and contributing to poor air quality outside. They're also linked to skin irritations, respiratory issues, gastrointestinal symptoms such as nausea and vomiting. Both liquid fabric softeners and dryer sheets work by depositing this thin layer of chemical softener onto our fabrics, which will build up over time. And this is especially problematic with towels because it reduces their ability to absorb water. So if you're one of those people which I hear this often, I use free and clear, or I use stuff made for babies, you may not be as exposed to the synthetic fragrance as much or at all even, but you're still going to be taking on those quats because they all contain those quats. So let me tell you 2 alternatives, one of my favorite, both which I've used. I've used probably both of these for 17 years now, is dryer balls. Wool dryer balls are my favorite. I know there's other ones that you can get, plastic and stuff, but they're going to be louder, and I don't think they last as long. That's what I used first before I found wool dryer balls. Wool dryer balls will increase your drying time up to 25%. So therefore your dryer's not going to run as much, so it's going to save some energy. It's also going to save you money. Wool dryer balls are typically good for about 1,000 loads, which is your typical family does about 300 loads a year, so 3.3 years your dryer balls are going to last. I typically have 8 to 12 in my laundry room when I can find them. Sorry, that's my dog. When I can find them. That's how many I have in my dryer. Sometimes I have to dig them out of my kids' room. But they will also help soften your clothes without chemicals, without that buildup, which is going to help your clothes last longer. They're also going to help have fewer wrinkles because things are going to get wadded up and bunched up on the side of your dryer because it creates these air pockets as it tumbles around. You can also, if you want, you can add fragrance to it by using essential oils. You can put those on and rotate it out on your dryer balls if you want. And then when they become stressed or maybe you start to notice some static, you can throw them in the washer on a delicate cycle on hot water and recharge them is what it's called. And you just run them through that rinse and then you throw them in your dryer. They'll be wet, so that one time it's not really cut your drying time, and then they're good. I usually do this 3 to 4 times a year, every 3 or 4 months. You'll notice you'll have more static, or they'll look a little stressed, and you can just run them through the wash. Or you can put them in, soak them in a little distilled vinegar and water, distilled white vinegar and water, and then throw them in laundry. That leads to my second option of what I do in my laundry room. I use distilled white vinegar in place of fabric softener. It's a natural deodorizer. It will soften your clothes. It will help maintain your washer stay cleaner, so it's going to keep from water buildup and stuff on it. It also helps fight stains in clothes, helps maintain the colors, so again, helps your clothes last longer. I think if I didn't say it, it's a natural softener, and it does keep my towels soft, and your clothes will not smell like vinegar. So those are some really good, easy, cost-effective swaps that you can do in your laundry room that's going to make your home environment, your air quality better, and save you some money. Thanks for joining me. Y'all enjoy the rest of the class. See you soon.